KSI is going to dog walk Joe Fournier. Now let me tell you why. What's going on, everybody? My name is Fun and we're official, baby. Check it out. We got merch. We got shirts. We got hats. We got beanies. We got hoodies. We got patches. I also got a lot of non-boxing related stuff on my merch store that you can check out. But right here, we're talking about everything boxing. And speaking of boxing, this weekend is Misfits 007 event. We're only a couple days away, and the main event is KSI versus Joe Fournier. And we got to talk about this. First off, I want to say how they built this up seems very much like a WWE like drama-filled event. What I mean by that is you have KSI, who's a fan favorite that inspires people. A lot of people want to be like. And then you have Joe Fournier, who's a total douchebag millionaire, and no one likes him, and he feeds off that. I don't know. It's kind of poetic how they built this all up. How they made it, we have our heel, we have our baby face, and they're going at it. So kudos to that, but let's talk about what happens in the ring, because everything outside the ring, whether it's scripted or not scripted, planned, not planned, doesn't matter, because within that ring, it's all real. And I think, without a doubt, KSI is going to beat Joe Fournier. He has age on his side. He has power on his side. He has speed. He has acceleration. He has explosiveness. And he has that will and drive and that dog in him. Also, he's been more active than Joe Fournier has. Joe has more experience, technically, but he hasn't fought in, 5 or 10 years, something like that. KSI has been fighting recently. And the experience that Joe has, granted, he is a 8-0 pro, but the people that he beat up are trash cans. Literal trash cans. This guy fought the bummiest of bum people he could possibly find. People that probably shouldn't be in the ring, let alone be considered pro. He also won a belt somehow, even though he is on suspension for failing a performance-enhancing drug test. Not sure how that happened, but it did. He got a belt. He's suspended for taking performance-enhancing drugs. Whatever. So he is known for that. He is known for faking sparring footage. He's known for speeding up pad work because he's slow and he's kind of self-conscious about that, I think. This guy, Joe, doesn't have anything other than his experience at his advantage for this fight. Now, technically, he does have a little bit more form than KSI, but he's not gifted physically anywhere in the fight. Also, he's shorter than KSI. KSI seems like he's a lot bigger than he is, so there's the reach advantage too that I forgot to mention. So yeah, he does have form, but that's all he really has, and the form isn't great. It's not even good. It's just okay. If he was just starting out, it's something that could be improved on, but this man is, I think he's like 40 or something like that. He's already set in his ways in his boxing style. This is how he's going to fight for the rest of his life. He can just get in better shape if he keeps up with it. But I don't think the question is KSI going to beat Joe Fournier? I think the question is, how does KSI beat Joe Fournier? That is the real question. That's what we need to figure out, because is this going to go to decision, or is KSI going to knock him out? And I feel like KSI needs a knockout. He needs to stop Joe in this, because if it goes to decision, even though KSI wins, it's not the best look for him. And one thing I don't like about this whole narrative that KSI's team is trying to push is that they're trying to say that KSI is going to do what Jake Paul didn't do by beating a pro boxer. Come on now. I understand why you're pushing that narrative, but let's all be realistic. Joe Fournier is not a Tommy Fury in no way, shape, or form. Granted, this is a nice level up for KSI. This is a nice stepping stone for him. But don't try to paint the picture that he's doing what Jake Paul didn't do by beating a pro boxer. Because I'm telling you, Tommy Fury will beat the shit at Joe Fournier. Guaranteed. He's a lot better boxer than Joe. But this is still a good fight for KSI. Like I said, the determining factor is how KSI gets it done. Goes the distance. Maybe we need to work on KSI a little bit more before he takes on Jake Paul. He gets the knockout. All right. We start moving forward. We're getting things into motion. But that is where I think this is going to happen. I would like to see KSI stop Joe. I think he's very capable of stopping Joe. I would like to see more defense by KSI, though. That's something we haven't seen. He takes a lot of big risks. It's paid off for him, though. But Joe's going to be a little harder to take down than FaZe Temper. And he is probably going to crack a little harder than FaZe Temper and any of KSI's other opponents. But I don't think that's much danger for KSI. But still, you want to have that defense because anything can happen. This is boxing. It only takes one lucky punch. But anyways, guys, that's my prediction. I'm going to say KSI in the fourth round. Fourth round stoppage, KSI wins. Either by ref stoppage or KO. It's still technically KO regardless. I don't know if he's going to knock him out cold. I would like that. I don't like Joe Fournier. Maybe I'm a little biased in this. You let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Am I being biased in this opinion as well? And how do you think this fight ends? Until next time.